Date, time, and temperature. Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, 8:22 a.m. at 38 degrees. I'll be meeting up with some friends today. I would never put a spoiler at the top of a video of what I'm doing that particular day. No, that's not like me. Definitely no spoilers of who I'm meeting today. All I'm going to say about the friends I'm meeting today is, well, you guys know them quite well. They've been in many, many detours. You guys love them. I love them. I haven't seen them in several months. So today will be a good day of catching up with good friends while also checking out fun artifacts from our past. That's right. Today we'll be heading to another pop culture convention. Busting out the Twilight Zone mug. I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan. Twilight Zone, a huge, huge part of pop culture in my life. Well, and so are two of these friends. Before we hit the road for today's detour, I'm gonna have myself a healthy breakfast of Cheerios, a peach yogurt with my coffee, and I'll probably end up stopping at Dunk's and get myself an iced coffee for the road trip on the way to today's detour. For today's detour, you and I have traveled to Danvers, Massachusetts, more specifically, the Doubletree in Danvers, Massachusetts. Today we're in Danvers for Super RetroFest 2025. Super RetroFest is brought to you by the same people that bring you Super Mega Fest. I've brought you to many, many Super Mega Fests over the years. I've never been to a Super RetroFest. I'm not sure if this is the first year they're having it. I know I've never been. I'm excited to bring you along. Let's discuss the elephant in the room. In case you weren't following along, I broke a finger a couple of detours ago in an escape room. I have 2 pins in my ring finger here in my right hand. There's also like a button, like a shirt button on the very tip of that finger. It's holding my tendons in my finger. I broke the finger. I pulled the tendons off the bone, so that's why I have this. This hand's gonna be like 3 to 6 months recovery time. Go back and watch that video. It's entitled "New Camera and a Broken Finger." Enough about this finger. Let's talk about Super RetroFest. In fact, let's not even talk about it anymore. Let's take you inside to see the sights, the sounds, the smells, and the taste of Super RetroFest 2025.
Is this going to make us forget everything? Is this like a...
This is almost like the Men in Black thing.
The Men in Black?
Yeah. Look who's back.
I think that's what it is.
Salem, Jack, and Detour's back together. Man, I haven't seen you since what, October? No, it was November 1st was the last time I seen you.
Yeah.
You like the new camera?
I like it.
You like the new hand?
Man, yeah.
I look like the mummy.
Yeah. You are a mummy. You're the only mummy I know.
Yeah.
Not a yummy mummy.
No.
That's for sure. You gotta go get Frank.
What was the cereal? The Yummy Mummy, the cereal, right? Was that Yummy Mummy? What was the General Mills cereal with the monsters?
From like Count Chocula?
Yeah.
You got a secret handshake. That's the only way they know who.
That's right. What's up, Jack? You got Detour fan Dave over here. What is this?
We haven't even been here for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a Burger King Creature of the Black Lagoon.
From Burger King?
Burger King, back in the 80s.
Wow. You didn't bring me a Whopper?
Well, he squirts water, if that's close enough, right?
Check us out. We got our own private dressing room over here. Of course,
What's that? Really? You want me to tell him? Yeah, I'm not saying that. He wants to know where the bar is.
It's right outside this door. Unfortunately, it's not open yet, though.
Yeah. And he wants to know if you have any pretzels.
No pretzels.
Twizzlers? Twizzlers. He wants Twizzlers.
Okay, we can find some of that. Jack pointed this thing out earlier. Check this out. This, vintage Kiss costume, like a child's costume. This is definitely from the 70s. Look at this. Jack and Edward Scissorhand and Frank all together in one place. Where else are you going to see this? Great selection of vintage horror magazines. Frank! Look at you're on a magazine. You're famous.
They offered to do an interview, but he doesn't talk.
No, he doesn't.
What's going on with this?
I've already explained in the beginning of the video. I broke a finger.
Okay, so are we? What were the options other than what were we talking? Maybe a hook?
Inside of this?
Yeah.
Well, I told the surgeon. I said if you have to amputate the finger, definitely put a beer opener in there.
Oh, so you're gonna survive,
I'm gonna survive. Yeah.
and the hand's gonna go back, and everything will be okay.
Of course.
Okay, so we're not missing any digits.
No, 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 no.
Oh, did they put a beer can opener on the finger?
Well, they were going to if they had to amputate it, but they didn't have to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So we're good. We're good.
All right, I'm just making sure.
You
I'm
really
sure-
wanted a hook, though. You wanted to be able to be like Captain Hook, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
I should have put some googly eyes in it.
It was just swollen.
I probably should have put some googly eyes on this thing and maybe a snake's tongue, so it looks like I got a snake coming at you.
Good idea. Good
Yeah,
idea. I like that.
It would have been cosplay. I didn't do it. Too late now. All right, so I've entered the vendor room. Plenty of merch here to walk around and check out. Of course, you can't have a pop culture convention without Funko Pops. Uh-oh, what's this? Spider-Man and Batman in the same video? DC and Marvel? And you definitely can't have a pop culture convention without Star Wars memorabilia. Check it out. We got the Scoot Walker. We got the Ewok Village. I never had the Ewok Village as a kid. That's a pretty big play set. And of course, we got some Ewoks over here, right next to some old school vintage Star Wars action figures. As I tell you in all my pop culture videos, I still have all of my figures from back when I was a kid in the 70s and 80s. These ones are still on card. That's awesome. We've got action figures from the TV show Droids. Also the Ewok show. Got the Imperial Shuttle. I had that as a kid. I sold it to my friend Steve, though. I wonder if Steve still has the Imperial Shuttle. Also the AT-AT Walker. Not the AT-AT. I call it the AT-AT. Yeah, man. Bunch of play sets over there. That's great. Oh, yeah. You got the Millennium Falcon over there. Got Slave One Boba Fett ship. I still got my snow speeder. It's missing several parts. Rancor monster. Sick. I'm definitely not going to say his name 3 times. Beetlejuice, or we're going to cut it there. Michael Myers from Halloween 2. I actually met Dick Warlock, who portrayed Michael Myers from Halloween 2, here in this very room back at Silver Scream Con. What was it? Silver Scream 2. Nice. Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson. Speaking of Lost in Space, you can get the complete series out here. 43 tapes.
That's all of them.
$200.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
If you have a VCR still.
Well, you know what it is? A lot of them, a lot of people are buying this now.
Yeah.
The DVD and Blu-ray sets
Yep.
don't have all the scenes like these do.
Yeah.
Because they cut them out because of copyright infringement. So if you want the complete shows, these are them.
Frank just got a photo with somebody from Lost in Space, didn't you? Oh, Jack's got his eye on the Revenge of the Creature.
Nice talking to you too.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Have you seen that movie?
What year?
That came out about maybe 5 years ago.
So not vintage, but still cool. Shem for the Three Stooges. You never see any Three Stooges stuff at conventions. That's
right,
awesome.
And Shemp is the rarest of all of them.
How much is Shemp?
Shemp is 75.
75.
Very hard to find.
Knock, 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 knock. What's up with these things? Are these models? These
Yes,
models
these-
that you paint?
These are actual models made from the original Aurora molds.
Okay.
They're starting to make them again here in the U.S., see?
What year is that from? Is that
This is recent.
That's
They're just-
newer, right?
They're doing it right now.
But did they used to have those back in the day? Is what you're saying?
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
I've never seen that before. It's,
Well,
it's
they have the
interesting.
name Atlantis so they can use the A again,
Ah.
like Aurora.
Yep.
They did this too now, Vampirella, that glows in the dark.
She glows in the dark and glows in my heart. You can't have a pop culture convention without a stack of comic books. And check this out, Raiders of the Lost Ark comic book. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. In fact, I got an Indiana Jones tattoo. Banana Splits. Classic television show. Used to watch that on, I believe it was WLVI TV 56. The same station that brought you the Monkeys and also Creature Double Feature. Wow, check this out. The Cape Canaveral Missile Base.
Because I keep you out because you do a good.
What year is this thing? So that's from 1968. When did man go to the moon? 69, right?
69.
So this came out 1 year before. What are those things called?
Funny faces.
Funny Faces?
I'm sorry?
Those are funny faces?
Yeah, that's the whole series.
From, what was it from?
1970s, from those, it was like Kool-Aid. It was
Kool-Aid.
called Funny Face.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
How much
Well,
is this?
that's one of the reasons Kool-Aid bought them out.
What was the set? How much?
I'm asking 75 for that.
75.
Very hard to find the whole set like that.
I'm on the table for $60 for all of that.
$10 a piece.
For the cups? For the cups?
Yeah, it's a funny thing. Those are really nice, that's why.
Kool-Aid bought them out, and Kool-Aid became the #1. But you used to have to mail away for those.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, the second one that looks like the Kool-Aid cup, they stole that Kool-Aid. That's the Kool-Aid man, the original one.
Yeah.
That red one.
Yep.
Which, the second one on the top?
Second one on the
That's the original Kool-Aid guy?
Yeah, well, they
Oh, yeah!
This one.
They called him Watermelon
Yep.
on that one, but that's the same guy.
I'm learning so much stuff today.
You never see those cups anywhere.
Something down there could
So you should add them to your home, Jack.
I should, and I will, for 60. I'm on the table for
What's
60.
he asking?
He's asking 8.
80. That's
80,
$10
so
a piece.
$20
80.
difference. $20 difference.
70. Cash money in the bag.
You're killing me. I don't think I'll ever get them on penny.
I don't think you're ever going to get anybody to pay 70. I'm not going
I know
to.
I've sold this set for 80 many times.
Jack is the proud owner of that set of glasses. What are you paying? 70?
70.
70. What year is that from again?
Oh, those are
The 70s.
70s.
The 70s
My
for
mother,
70.
my mother
Yep.
mailed away for those. If I'm not mistaken, we didn't have them all. I had the one on the bottom left,
Yeah, well, now you have them all.
and she got another one, and only a couple of kids in the neighborhood had them.
I guarantee you're the only person in your neighborhood now that has them.
You'll never find them in this condition
Kool-Aid bought
again.
them out.
The Mets-
Planet of the Apes. I'm a huge fan of the Planet of the Apes. They got the apes
action
figures out here.
Let's go action.
How much for your Dr. Zaius back there?
Which is one ugly looking doll, isn't it?
Yeah, how much is your Dr. Zaius?
That's $350.
$350.
Oh yeah.
How about $70?
Hey, hey,
Damn, that's an old Mr. Potato Head. Not as old as like when you used to put the pieces into an actual potato. This has got to be one of the first plastic Mr. Potato Heads. Those might be rings. Yeah, those are all like the old plastic rings, right? I'm seeing, McDonald's and Disney? Well, I was born in 1974, but I definitely remember getting those in the Happy Meals back in the 70s, maybe late 70s when I can remember. I was born in 74, so yeah, I can remember that stuff. Very cool. Lunchbox overload. I don't have my glasses on. I can see that this is the Beverly Hillbillies. What else we got? I should probably throw my glasses on. They also got Battlestar Galactica. The Dukes of Hazzard. $140 for this vintage lunchbox. It sounds like it still has a thermos in it too. Jack, why don't you buy the Speed Racer?
that's more your style.
Beverly Hills? No, Thundercats? Heck no. No. I'm a Dukes of Hazzard guy. Met the entire cast at Super Mega Fest, which is of course, run by this convention. But Jack, why don't you get this Speed Racer over here?
You know I was a Dukes of Hazzard guy.
Yeah.
Come on. Daisy?
Yeah.
Right?
Daisy Dukes.
I wanted the Jeep.
You wanted those shorts. Ooh, American Gladiators. Nice old school snack trays. You got the Power Rangers, the Smurfs, and I definitely had that E.T. snack tray as a kid growing up.
Did your mother deliver your dinner on that?
No, it's like when you're sitting on the couch or you're sick at home and you had to have your
It
Campbell's
reminds me of that
You had your chicken noodle soup and your ginger ale. You would sit there.
Twilight Zone. I can see it.
What? This is not
Twilight
Twilight.
Zone
No.
movie.
This is me being sick at home during elementary school with a bowl of chicken soup and a ginger ale, watching like Price is Right or something.
I picture you more of a Power Ranger guy.
No, dude, that's like
E.T.
way past my stuff. That's like Power Rangers in the 90s. I'm 70s and 80s, bro. Did I do that? Andre the Giant, look at that figure. Ooh, yeah, it's the Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan brother. Ladies and gentlemen, you were looking at the Mega Powers right there. I still have all my LJN, WWF action figures back at home. Front and center of the Iron Sheik. I'm seeing SD Special Delivery Jones. I never had him. I had the Junkyard Dog. I believe that's the British Bulldogs as well. Seeing Bret the Hitman Hart over here. Roddy Piper. Legion of Doom, a.k.a. the Road Warriors. Is that Shawn Michaels? I don't need my glasses to count that there's 7 dwarves right here. Where's Snow White? By the way, have you guys seen the new Snow White movie yet? I haven't seen it. I'm definitely a Disney fan. I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the Snow White movie. Now in theaters, live action Snow White. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. The stuff behind the glass is all the good stuff. Check it out, Superman 2 cards, Dallas, Moonraker, James Bond. You guys a fan of Alf? We got the Alf trading cards down there. Got some Viewmaster reels down there. That's the Flintstones Viewmaster right there. Whoa, I've never seen this before. A Micro Brawlers Kamala figure? I might have to go home with that today. Garbage Pail Kids. Definitely had those growing up as a kid. I'll be back. What can I say except you're welcome? Are these play sets from like back in the day, or are these new? I definitely had Smurfs growing up, but I don't remember the Smurf garden play set or the Smurf fence play set. I believe we came across this booth last weekend in Boxborough.
We got some new stuff today.
You got some new stuff?
Yeah, go around the corner, buddy.
I saw you last week at the Boxborough Northeast Comic-Con Collectible Extravaganza.
You got a YouTube channel?
Of course I do.
What's the name of it? I'd like to watch.
I'll give you a card. Hold on a second.
We'll trade cards. How's that sound?
Yeah, so this booth is great. You got the Police Academy stuff. You got the Young Stallions from Bill and Ted. Of course, you got the Road Warriors over there, old school wrestling.
This is a comic strip of Superman from the October 1st, 1944 Boston Globe full sheet.
Boston Globe, 1944?
1944, man.
How much? $50? That's it?
That's it. I was able to get a good deal on it, so I'm going to pass the savings on that.
I almost want to take that home with me today.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I kind of wanted to.
Well, it's yours. You own it.
I know. I shouldn't even put it out there. Just put it in the man cave. But pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. I'll check these out. I always say that. I always say check this out. It's my thing. Little Donkey Kong arcade players over here. It's the Ultimate Warrior from parts unknown. I don't know what's cooler, that collection of WCW wrestling trading cards or that Mr. Spock watch. $4 for that luchador bottle opener. Well, I can only open a bottle with one hand, so maybe this luchador needs to go home with me. I got one of these bad boys at home. Oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage with his Slim Jim holder. You can see these in convenience stores all the time. I had a buddy of mine pick one up for me. I have a different version, but you see it in the outro of every detour.
This one is something to eat.
Well, this is definitely a first. Is that an O.J. Simpson on trial comic book? What? I wonder if my buddy Frank knows there's a toy version of him out here.
Hey, look who it is!
That wasn't me. I didn't knock that over.
Hey, what's going on? It's the Hulk! Is that Hulk Hogan?
That's a rock.
No, I know, I'm just kidding.
He knows.
You never know.
Can you smell what the Rock is
He
cooking?
knows real well.
Oh, wait a minute. No, is that who says that?
Yeah, that's The Rock.
Oh.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh.
Frank, did you know that there's a toy of you over here? Are you getting paid for your likeness on this toy over here?
Is everything in this room?
I can take a photo. We got a Tim Burton reunion over here with Edward Scissorhand, of course, Salem Jack, and Batman. Yeah. Unfortunately, the bar is not open and operational until 5 p.m. here at the Doubletree. The Trade Winds Lounge. It's a good bar. I've been there several times for other conventions. Opens at 5 o'clock. Convention closes at 6. Just kind of a weird time to open the bar. And no pop-up bars here either. So no convention drinking today. Unless you bring your own. I'm not saying I did or I didn't.
I'm now here with some monsters, Jack Skeleton and Frankenstein. How are you enjoying Super RetroFest?
We're excellent. How are you? Came down to some good, to see some good, the Warriors, we got Annie, we got a little bit of everybody. What a great show today.
How tall are you?
Right now, 7'8".
And how tall are you normally?
5'7".
How did you grow so tall?
I ate my cabbage, and everybody said it was for your eyesight, but it wasn't. And look what happened.
Yeah. Tall man.
Jack, what, Frank? What? He's getting mad now.
I'm ignoring Frank, and you don't let me ignore you, right?
He wants to know where's the snack bar. And the beer. He wants to know why the bar is not open.
And you don't like fire, right?
And no fire.
Fire bad.
Fire bad.
For Frank. Wow.
That's all right. I'm looking out for him. He doesn't get out much.
Super RetroFest. Lorenzo Lamas is out here. He's, from Grease and Renegade and, of course, Falcon Crest. You guys fans of Happy Days and the Fonz? Well, he's not out here today, but you can definitely buy his autograph out here, $40. Oh, there's the magazine for the convention I went to last weekend, Monster Mag. They put on Monster Mag, Cabin Fever Edition, Maker's Market, and also the Monster Expo. We'll be going to that later on this year. I don't have a jean jacket, but if I did, there's a variety of patches that I could sew onto said jean jacket had I had one. Nosferatu. He's probably my favorite version of Dracula. Have you guys seen the new movie? He looks nothing like that. If you want to do some drinking pop culture style, you can get an Alec Guinness or a Samuel L. Jackson instead of a Samuel Adams. Wait. I can see him. If you know, you know. So I definitely had this Darth Vader cardboard cutout as a kid. What year is this from? This is 77? I was asking, maybe I should add this to the pop culture room. I was going to buy this on $700. That thing's badass, though. How much for the Chewbacca?
I'm asking $500 for Chewie. Without a medal. With a medal, you can't afford it.
And what about R2 over there?
R2 with C-3PO, I'm going to ask about $700 for the pair. I can't
Well,
break them up.
you have to have the pair.
You can't have the pair. Can't break them up. So, I mean...
And these all original, 1977.
Please, got the middle piece as well. So...
Wow, that's amazing. Hit me up on the Patreon so I can buy this stuff.
I will.
Rubber ducky overload. So over here is Annabelle. You might know her looking differently from the movies, but this is originally how Annabelle looked. She's like a Raggedy Ann doll. Over here at the Warrens. Christy McNichol is out here today at the convention. Currently not at her table, but you get some photos signed from Christy. Check that out. Topps Movie Giant Pinup Posters. So, you know, Jaws poster, collect all 12. Got a carrying case for all your superhero action figures. Uh-oh, is that safe for YouTube? Nothing says the 1970s like Starsky and Hutch. I see an ET glass over there, $10. Fangoria, Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. This was definitely taken away from me. I believe it was 5th grade? Yeah, I brought this thing to 5th grade with me, and the teacher took it away. I wonder why. We got characters from the movie The Warriors out here. This is awesome. I'm a huge Warrior fan. Oh, you could just smell the vintageness off all these board games. Pac-Man, The Gong Show.
Can I just tell you what the vintage smell is?
What?
It's mildew. Mildew is the vintage smell. Everybody calls it, oh, it smells so vintage in here. It's fucking mildew from the basement in the attic.
Hey, Jack, I found you some fanny floss.
Fanny floss? Man, they turn that into underwear.
It's called a thong nowadays, right?
Yep. Oh, look at the Hulk cards, never opened.
Yeah. And Superman 3, Dallas, Moonraker, Harry and the Hendersons over here. Great stuff. Great booth. I'm seeing Dracula and the Mummy. I already have those. I have every one except for the Phantom of the Opera. I need to...
He was a chase.
Finish off my set. Yeah, there's about $75 on eBay. My hand right now kind of looks like the Mummy. Like, I could be the Mummy right now, right? You know, I got to show a Godzilla in every single pop culture video. Godzilla! From Caddyshack. No. Don't kill the golfers. Kill the gopher. I'm a big Rocky fan, but am I a huge enough Rocky fan to buy every single one of the Rocky figures right there? Check them out. Cobra Lang. Got Thunder Lips, baby.
Cobra Kai figures.
Got Apollo Creed. Tommy Machine Gun Morrison. Of course, Rocky Balboa. Seeing some Dick Tracy action figures down there. I'm kind of digging those figures right there. The Frankenstein, the Dracula, and the Wolfman. Nintendo games, Ghostbusters 2, Dig Dug, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. The Funkos are everywhere, man. I'm not a Funko guy, but this is a pretty cool set of WrestleMania 3 with Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. That's pretty badass. Well, it's not a bad price. Both figures for $20.
I'm doing $3 a Slim Jim. Those are the big boys, dude.
I definitely had Snake Mountain as a kid. The layer of Skeletor. He-Man, you boob! The Jackal Halloran out here who played Non in Superman 1 and 2. I'm eating Non. Jack, Frank, and I have left the convention. We came over here a short distance away to grab some dinner. This was like the most amazing turkey dinner I've ever had. It was fun running into friends and Detour viewers. David and Nancy, thank you so much for gifting me this super cool Burger King Creature from the Black Lagoon figure, and of course this creature pin. It was also nice to see my friend Billy, who attends every single convention that I do here in the Northeast. Always fun running into Billy. Oh man, I forget these two viewers' names, but it's always fun running into them. I see them at all the conventions. Their son, Justin, who's a big Detour fan. He was not out here today, but I met Justin at Silver Scream Con and TerraCon. In fact, Justin was the very first viewer, the very first fan, if you will, that asked for my autograph. It was humbling. It was awesome. Wish you're out here, Justin. It was also nice meeting longtime Detour viewer Dwayne, who attends all the Northeast conventions that I do. It was nice meeting you, man. Great conversation. Thanks for enjoying my videos. Well, that's going to be it for this Detour. If you enjoyed this convention coverage, I invite you to check out my pop culture and horror movie convention playlist here on my YouTube channel. You know what to do next. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps more people see the video. Leave a comment down below. I always answer all the comments. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to Detours. Click that red subscribe button. While you're clicking away, click that small bell. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new Detour. I invite you to check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram at Derek Millen, DerekMillen. I also have a Facebook group, Derek Millen's Detours. I got to give a big thanks and a shout out to those Detour viewers that help support the channel financially by donating to my Patreon page. Big shout out to Karen O'Reilly, Marshall Brown, Peter Jargalos, Dane Lavender, Steve Davis, C. Marie, David Goldman, Matthew Harton, Megan Milliman, Stephen Brady, Emilio Flores, Danielle Benedenti, Jeff Knudsen, Hubie Dubois, Mac Mallow, Brian Dugan, Ron Crocker, Ben Smith, Vesper and Ollie Anderson, Senior U Team, Bitchy Witch and Spooky, Jonathan Shealy, Joel Riendo, James Himmelman, Tenacious Day, Girl Meets History, Runty and Mr. Beanie, Joe and Stacy, Steve White, Bill Lutz, Richard Clacka, Zombie Joe, Keith and Don Gagne, John Bryson, Taylor and Courtney Wingard, Jenny Cooper, the Pierce family, John Nelson, John and Mel, Jesse D'Estasio, Renee Gunther, Dan Hanlon, Michael Hawk, the Rebecca Sniffen family, Tom Phelan, George Lopez, Will Lewison, Courtney and Jordan, David Coca, Trey and Ginny, James Cooper, Pantelis Jargalos, Alexandra and Frank, the Deans, Juan and Letty Martinez, Misty Dawn Wagner, Lori Schoenhard, Danielle Burns, and Devin and Shannon Gores. If I mispronounce your name, leave a comment down below telling me how to correctly say your name. Of course, you guys are donating to my Patreon. I want to give you that proper shout out. I don't want to, mess your name up. You guys are the best fans. You guys are the biggest fans. I appreciate each and every one of you and all of your generous donations. I wish you a happy, a healthy, a wicked fun, and a wicked safe 2025. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Detour.